This is how I have been able to build a high-performing team that drives success. If you don't know who I am, I'm Melvin Hedlund, the CEO and founder of Senior Studios, an agency which specializes in creating virtual environments within popular games like Minecraft and Roblox for major brands such as Lego. Now, the first key point to remember is that team collaboration is vital for any team success, because effective teamwork drives innovation, creativity, and efficiency overall, which in turn lead to positive outcomes within your team and outside to your clients. And to do that, you need to begin with trust, because trust is foundational for any high-performing team. Mutual respect fosters open communications, reduces conflict, and strengthens bonds. Teams that trust each other collaborate more effectively and innovate better together, because they can delegate the ownership of the certain task to their team members and know that they will complete it, while they can then take a step back and focus on their important work. Which means that everyone within the team is focusing on their certain responsibility, allowing everyone within the team to have one focus at a time. This is also why I don't create a hierarchy within the company. We are all on the same level in regards to being able to put out new innovations, new ideas, and come up with creative ways to take the business to the next step. Because I don't have all the answers. So allowing my team to come up with suggestions and answers to certain challenges and issues that we face, we get much more perspectives on what the next step should be to take the business to the next level. Now, while it's important that you allow all your team members to come up with suggestions and positive feedback to other team members and to yourself, it is still very important to clearly define the responsibilities and the roles of your team members. Because setting clear expectations helps your team align their individual goals with the team objectives, which reduces misunderstandings and increases accountability. Now, engaged employees are more productive, more committed, and more innovative overall. This means that you need to involve the team and encourage them to be involved, especially for collaborative projects where you can involve the whole team, because that enhances team morale and loyalty. Now, big lessons to understand. When it comes to giving feedback to your team, you must understand that it's much better to praise over punishment, because recognizing and celebrating achievements from your team reinforces motivations and commitment. It's also much nicer for the team members to hear what they did good and layer the feedback as potential improvements rather than saying, this is what you did bad, you are terrible. You need to come from a different perspective of saying, this is what you did good, this is what we can improve, but this is yet again what you did good. Another big thing that I do myself when I provide my feedback is that I focus on providing feedback on just one thing at a time. This allows my team to take the feedback and better control what the next steps will be, because if I provide them a list of 10 different points that they can improve on, they will most likely just be confused and wonder what they are supposed to do and what the next action steps should be. But if I come to them with just one feedback point, they know for the next week on what they need to improve, and they can much easier structure what the next steps will look like for them. Now, a high-performing team embraces a culture of continuous learning and always looking for new ways to improve their systems, their processes, and the overall performance of themselves. One thing that we do here at Senior Studios is that we do as many experiments as possible. Whether that be a small experiment, such as just changing the way we write a certain post, to changing our whole process to client relationship management. But what is important is that we experiment, we test, and we track that experiment to see what changed, and should we continue with this new approach, or should we go back to the way it was before. This type of approach has led us to finding out more efficient systems that we have now implemented into the business, and just encouraging your team to experiment with their own processes and not being there to approve or deny, but just giving them full ownership to allow and do different experiments has tremendously helped the business grow. The ways I have been able to build a high-performing team comes down to trust, collaboration, and continuous learning. Now, I've been Melvin Hedlund. If you found this valuable, I hope you want to connect with me on LinkedIn or subscribe to this channel. And I hope to connect with you. Thank you.